2 years after the outbreak of the ongoing crisis, Manipur reflects on the devastating impact, commemorates victims, and calls for peaceful reconciliation. Counter-insurgency operations across Manipur led to a recovery of a significant arms cache, including rockets, mortar launchers, and military gear. And Ilangbam Pantoy Chanu was honored with the prestigious Best Women's Goalkeeper Award at the AIFF 2025. Hello and welcome. You're watching ISCOM English News and I'm Ruby Unkai with you. Now let's take a look at the news in detail. Today marks 2 years since the eruption of the ongoing conflict in Manipur on May 3rd, 2023, a crisis that left an indelible scar on the state. The violence, which has claimed over 250 lives, left more than 35 persons missing, displaced over 60,000 people internally, and destroyed thousands of homes. On February 13, 2025, President's rule was imposed to stabilize the deteriorating situation. To commemorate and reflect on the continuing impact of the crisis, a series of remembrance and solidarity events were organized today across both the Valley and Hill districts. Civil society organizations and community groups gathered to honor those affected and to renew calls for peace and reconciliation. The Coordinating Committee on Manipur Integrity (COCOMI) led a large public convention titled Manipur's People's Convention at the Khuman Lampak Indoor Stadium in Imphal. Thousands of people from various communities assembled to express unity and demand a peaceful resolution. Simultaneously, the Federation of Civil Society Organization Manipur Folks organized a Ningshit observance at Khuman at Yumnam Kuno Community Hall in Kundrakpam, Imphal East District. In Kakching District, Arambai Tengol Kakching District organized a memorial gathering at Thangjo Awang Lekai ground with participations from members of the Arambai Tengol fraternity and local residents. Security measures were heightened across the state, with Central Armed Police Forces CAPF personnel conducting intensified area domination and security checks at vulnerable locations in Imphal and other sensitive pockets. As a precautionary measure, flag marches were carried out at multiple locations to prevent any untoward incidents and reassure the public. Marking 2 years since the outbreak of the ongoing violence in Manipur, the Coordinating Committee on Manipur Integrity (COCOMI) organized the Manipur People's Convention today at the Khuman Lampak Sports Complex in Imphal. The event began at 11 a.m. and drew a large and solemn crowd determined to reflect on the suffering and challenges that continue to plague the state. Participants included representatives of civil society organizations, scholars, professionals from various fields, internally displaced persons (IDPs), members of village volunteer forces, and concerned citizens. Notably, discussions focus on how the Meitei and Kuki communities have been affected, the urgent need for reconciliation, and how Manipur's future can be safeguarded amidst ongoing turmoil. As a symbolic gesture of unity and remembrance, the gathering observed a 2-minute silence to honor the victims and those displaced by the crisis. The convention was moderated by retired IAS officer R.K. Nimai, while COCOMI convener Kuraijam Athoba served as the chairman of the sessions. Various speakers stressed that the current situation has not only shattered inter-community relationships but has also tested the spirit of the Manipuri people. They emphasized that both the state and the center must take decisive actions to restore peace, heal divisions, and rebuild Manipur's fractured social fabric. Delegates and participants arrived from various districts and localities, demonstrating a widespread desire across communities for a resolution. Several speakers pointed out that time is running out and called for immediate measures to prevent further deterioration.
Kokomigi convener aduga ngasigi convention nasigi na chairman oina election biba khuraija mathobuna athobu singi mafamda laikat piri Kokomigi thongi sing mathong manau naina election birakli katpi nabagi dam ta hangachari ai koi chap manaba wakhalon Sab manaba unity dusu ut nabagi tanjama akoi punna longmi na si habasi ai thamjage si akoi na laikat pasi loisanjara abanina sigi thoram sigi makha
Of the ongoing Manipur crisis, the Coordinating Committee on Manipur Integrity (COCOMI) issued a clarion call for unity and collective remembrance against what it termed Chinkuki narco-terrorism. According to COCOMI, over the past 2 years, Manipur's territorial integrity and social fabric have been under severe assault, allegedly fueled by armed narco-terrorist groups. COCOMI stated that since the conflict erupted on May 3, 2023, the people of Manipur have endured immense suffering with over 250 deaths, 35 persons still missing, and more than 60,000 internally displaced. Entire villages and settlements have been reduced to ashes, tearing apart age-old social ties. In a statement released today, COCOMI appealed to all communities, civil society organizations, youth groups, and concerned citizens to recognize the sacrifices made by countless individuals who laid down their lives defending the unity and identity of Manipur. The committee stressed that the observance is not merely a remembrance, but a reaffirmation of the collective will to safeguard Manipur's territorial and cultural integrity. As part of the observance, COCOMI has urged the public to join a candlelight vigil tonight at 6 p.m. in every locality across the state. The vigil is intended to honor the memory of those who died, to express solidarity with displaced persons, and to renew the commitment to resist forces that threaten the state's unity. The committee also reiterated its appeal for peace, unity, and vigilance against any forces attempting to destabilize Manipur further. In a strong display of solidarity and resolve, Arambai Tengol Kakching district today organized a mass gathering at Thongjao Awang Lekai Lampak aimed at uniting all sections of society in the ongoing efforts to safeguard the integrity and territorial unity of Manipur. The event was convened under the theme of reaffirming commitment to protect the land and people of Manipur against external and internal threats. The public gathering witnessed wide participation from various sections of Kakching district community. Members of Arambai Tengol's different local units, residents from conflict-affected households, youth, local clubs, civil society organizations, women's group including Mera Paibis and elders all came together in large numbers. Speakers at the event emphasized the pressing need for collective vigilance and unity at this crucial juncture in Manipur's history. They heightened They highlighted that the challenges facing Manipur, including displacement, breakdown of social harmony, and territorial threats, can only be addressed if all community rise above divisions and work hand in hand. Participants expressed that the sacrifices of those who have been defending Manipur's land, people, and identity over the past 2 years must not be forgotten. During the program, leaders from Marambai Tengol and other community groups reiterated their call for sustained grassroots mobilization to resist any forces undermining the state's integrity. Marking the second anniversary of the outbreak of violence in Manipur on May 3rd, 2023, the Republican Party of the India Athawali today organized a solidarity event in Sikkim to express support for the people of Manipur and to reflect on the ongoing crisis. The program was held as part of an official tour of Sikkim by the party leadership. The event was led by RPI Athawali's National Secretary Maheshwar Taunajam, who is on a visit to Sikkim along with party's Northeast in charge Vinod Nikhalji, Sikkim State President Namt Gayalt Bhutia, and other senior party members. The gathering brought together party leaders and supporters to discuss the significance of May 3rd, a date that has come to be marked as a Black Day by many in Manipur. Addressing the gathering, Maheshwar Taunajam stated that 3rd May 2023 stands as a tragic milestone in Manipur's history, a day when well-orchestrated plan led to unprecedented violence, displacement, and destruction across the state. He emphasized that the crisis was not a spontaneous eruption, but the result of deliberate schemes intended to fragment Manipur's unity and destabilize its social fabric. Highlighting the toll of the past 2 years, Maheshwar pointed out that to the number of lives lost, homes destroyed, and the deep scars left on the people of Manipur. He called upon all Manipuris, regardless of community or background, to stand united and safeguard the integrity of the state.
भारत की इतिहास ता मुनाइदना लेहौरदबा Black Day haitare numituda Manipur thugainaba tauramiba tauraiba taughriba loina khangakpa numituda safongakpa aduda Manipur kandaba yade ko haiduna athauba athaubi singkayana thawaina pontha pikhiba chahi ani sida thawai aduki matik mangkhre maman wangkhraba thawai singdo lumda laik tamaga leijagadaba thabak tawraga leijagadaba tungi yumbi oigadaba mayamdo ngasidi Manipur imaleba kandaba yade haidun thawaina pontha pikhiba su mayam ama leire adu ngasi chahi ani phajalakpasida Manipur ki damakta sacrifice tawgiba imaleba ki damakta sacrifice tawgiba mamang thaduna thawai thabada pamukidraba ireicha singdo adugi damakta ngasi ekhoi thamoi sengna leikidraba singdugi atma santi oisanu aduga Manipur da yam thuna santi halaktuna yamna safeguard oiba yelomi singi oiba khoigi tangdu leitana leinabagi damakta yam thuna solution poraktuna akoina hojik chatpa akoina jaga khara chatpa yadriba akoina akoigi oiba free movement oidriba se free movement oihelaga Manipur tangdu leitaba Manipur ma yam thuna oihelaga phatriba Manipur thugaiba pamiba mayam se mokoibu mutat khraga aphaba Manipur nusiba singna khundaba Manipur ama ohenba pami haiduna ngasi numitda ishorgi mapugi mafamda thonijari.
In a significant escalation of counter-insurgency and law enforcement measures, security forces in Manipur conducted extensive search and area domination operations across fringe and vulnerable zones of both hill and valley districts, leading to the recovery of a cache of arms, ammunition, and paramilitary style clothing, including 2 improvised rockets. According to official sources, the operations were conducted with the objective of curbing the movement of armed groups and dismantling hidden stockpiles of illegal weaponry and equipment. During one such operation at Paying Makalikai under the jurisdiction of Lamsang Police Station in Imphal West District, security personnel recovered a substantial catch of materials suspected to have stashed by militant outfits. Among the items seized were 2 improvised rockets, 2 improvised mortar launchers locally referred to as Pompey, 3 helmets, 8 bulletproof plates, 12 pairs of military pattern pants, 6 military shirts, 9 military t-shirts, 11 pairs of military shoes, 3 military caps, 1 jungle cap and 2 military sweaters. Additionally, 5 official flags of the proscribed People's Liberation Army (PLA) were also recovered from the location, raising concerns over the possible reactivation of militant cells. Other recovered items included one blanket, 2 scarves, 3 civil jogging shirts, 2 civil t-shirts, 1 civil pen. Officials indicated that the seizure underlines ongoing attempts by outlawed outfits to regroup and rearm in sensitive areas. In a significant breakthrough in the ongoing efforts to curb illegal arms trafficking in the state, Manipur police on Thursday apprehended an alleged arms smuggler from Chingmairong area near the Bazaar India shopping mall under Imphal Police Station, Imphal West District. The arrested individual has been identified as Khonsam Romeo Singh, 50 years old, a resident of Sawongbong Maniyai School, Imphal East District. According to police sources acting on specific intelligence outputs about suspicious movements of individuals engaged in illegal arms dealings, a team of Imphal West Police launched a swift operation in the Chingmairong locality. During the course of the operation, Khonsam Romeo Singh was intercepted and subjected to a thorough search by law enforcement officials. From his possession, police recovered a 9mm pistol along with a magazine loaded with 10 live rounds of ammunition, indicating the possibility of imminent illegal transactions are used. Beside the firearm, the police team also seized a mobile phone, cash amounting to 330 rupees and 1 identity card belonging to the accused. In another development, police also detained Chongtam Ibungo Singh, age 20, of Lamboy Kongnang Kong, Imphal West, from the Jama Masjid area under Lilong Police Station, Taubal District. Ibungo Singh was found in possession of a Maruti Wagon R, which was later verified to be a stolen vehicle, reported earlier the same day from Thangmaiban area, Imphal West. He was subsequently arrested and the vehicles were seized. Moreover, as part of a statewide crackdown against vehicle theft and anti-social elements, Manipur police recovered 4 stolen vehicles during a special drive. As an additional measure to enforce traffic safety and compliance, police personnel also removed tinted glasses from 111 vehicles during the same operation. Now let's take a short commercial break. We'll be right back.
Admission open. Rajkumari Sanatobi Devi Bidyalaya Pangaigi, listenani kun mga kuntaruk session gi oina, class 11 science Samsung Arts admission taunabagi, registration open taujare. Mahay masing takpi tambibagi lamda sahi kuntra matoy hena may pakpagi kongjelda, kumang yang na sang silak pagaloy na. Rajkumari Sanatobi Devi Bidyalaya gi kay kumnajaraba founder singi, asan bamiyeng makada lamjing lamtak piduna, lamdam masigi mitoy mihel labamiyoy kaya lepto na putok tu na lakli. Honglagli ba malem gi isel ka chunarba technology amadi technique kaya sijanaduna train tawraba experience lairaba oja kaya natakpi tambiri adom gi angang simbu khunaya sigi achang bayumbi amamang oihanaba makhoi gi yaifaba tunglam chatki damak school asida tamhan biduna khudong chaba asilobiyu registration form amasung akupa marol vidyalaya asigi pangai gi office counter natraga school gi website tagi phangbigani.
Admission open, admission open. PC Allied Health Institute, Kongmanjon to Imphal East, Manipur. Affiliated to Bharat Sevak Samaj, National Development Agency, promoted by Government of India. And authorized career counselor of Om Sterling Global University, Hisar, Haryana. Mafam asida tamba yaba coursing adudi, BSc in Radiology and Imaging Technology, Diploma in X-ray Technology, BSc or Diploma in Medical Laboratory Technology, BSc or Diploma in Operation Theatre Technology, BSc or Diploma in Optometry, BSc or Diploma in Dialysis, Bachelor in Physiotherapy, BSc in Cardiovascular Technology, BSc in Nutrition and Dietetics, Diploma in ECG, Diploma in Autism Spectrum Disorder Education, Diploma in Rehabilitation Psychology. Institute asida kudongchaba kharasu thamjari madudi ahan balakpa mahiroi mangada 20% discount pizagani, taruk tagina tara fauda lakpa mahiroi singda 15% discount pizagani, tara mathoidagi kun fauda lakpa mahiroi singi oina 10% discount pizagani, relief camp tigi lakpa mahiroi mangada diploma course admission gi oina 50% discount pizari, kana lezadrabat natraga orphanage tigi lakpa mahiroi mangagi diploma course ki admission fee free oizagani, nupa amasung nupi gi lehinanaba hostel gi facility pizari, institute asigi oina course amagi 30 seat capacity khaktamak oizagani, matam ga chunaraba smart class, clinical practice at reputed hospital amadi diagnostic center singda haktheng na tambagi kudongchabasu pizari, hairiba coursing asi tambal loibaga job placement gi kudongchabasu pizari. Akupa marol gi damak contact number 7641934366 natraga 8131064931 natraga email ID pcalliedhealthinstitute@gmail.com da pau fawbiraknaba khanghanjari. Athuba matamda registration tawbiduna kudongchabasing asi lawbihawnaba ningsingjari.
Welcome back. Activist and advocate Leishang Tiem Lamyanda Meitei has raised concerns regarding the prolonged delay in filling key positions within the Manipur Human Rights Commission MHRC, which has faced intermittent periods of inactivity due to the lack of appointed chairmen and members. Established in 1998, the MHRC has struggled with operational delays, with vacancies remaining unfilled even after judicial orders to take action. Meitei pointed out that following the retirement of the last chairperson in August 2024, the MHRC has been left without full leadership. The delay in appointment is seen as a serious hindrance to the commission's ability to address the growing human rights violation in the state, including extrajudicial killings, custodial violence and ethnic conflict-related abuses. He stressed the urgent need for a fully functional MHRC to protect citizens' rights, especially amid the ongoing crisis in Manipur. He urged the selection committee to prioritize transparency and fairness in the appointment process, ensuring that the positions are filled based on merit rather than political considerations. He warned that any further delay would lead to unnecessary litigations, further affecting the Commission's effectiveness in defending human rights in the state. The Indian Red Cross Society IRCS Bishnupur District Branch has recently provided essential relief materials to the affected communities in Kumbi as part of the ongoing efforts to support vulnerable populations. The relief items, including tarpaulins and health hygiene kits, were distributed with the help of volunteers from the district. The distribution event was held under the aegis of President of the IRCS Bishnupur District Branch, DC Bishnupur L. Bikram, and Chairman W. Gulapi, was carried out by Secretary Dr. H. Romand. Also present was Nomai Themb Iboton, Secretary of the Society for Disabled Persons Manipur, who extended his support to the initiative. The distribution was further supported by life members of the IRCS Bishnupur District Branch, including Wahengbam Pramo Kumari, Oinam Brojent, and Takelambam Stephen, their general distribution of essential goods. A sit-in protest was held in Heirok Part 3, Thoubal district, condemning the arrest of Sinthangamba Konsam, a 24-year-old mobile repair shop owner, on April 30th, who is soon to be married. The protesters, including members of Merapaibi, gathered in front of Sinthangamba's residence, calling for his immediate release, asserting that he was wrongly detained by the Manipur police. The protesters, including Merapaibi leader Abujam Ingaubi, denied the charges, asserting that Sinthangamba was simply a small business owner. They argued that the police has unfairly targeted him, causing distress to his family and his upcoming marriage plans. Merapaibi members also expressed concerns over Sinthangamba condition in police custody, fearing ill treatment. In solidarity with Sinthangamba, the protesters raised slogans demanding justice and his immediate release, calling the arrest
Hayrokta Misam Baba Sinthangamba Konsam da Siri Bamaran Sinthangamba Konsam Kandi Salabata Yaudana Hayroki Misam Baba
Ikoi Hayrokta ki Bhagiba Sinthangamba Haiba Angangasi Huji Mapa Khan Makha Mayam ki Khongjang Aya Loya Loksin Jaraga Matiam Bangi Koi Angam Sakti Tauraga Khongjang Chang.
Manipur's Ilangbam Panthoi Chanu has been honored with the prestigious title of Best Women's Goalkeeper at the All India Football Federation AIFF Awards 2025 held in Bhubaneswar, Odisha. This recognition celebrates her remarkable contributions to Indian women's football, particularly her stellar performances with East Bengal in the Indian Women's League, where she has helped secure 7 championships. Panthoi Chanu raised to prominence in the football world has been swift with her exceptional skills between the posts, earning her numerous accolades over the years. She has been a key player for India in international matches, having represented the country in 5 games and clinching the Promising Women's Player Award in 2017. At the same ceremony, Toijam Toibi Sana Chanu, another rising star from Manipur, was awarded the Promising Women's Player of the Year award. Thoibi Sana, a player for Shri Bhumi Football Club in the Indian Women's League, has shown immense potential and is poised for a bright future in women's football. Additionally, Tekcham Ranjita was named the AIFF Female Referee of the Year. A FIFA-certified international referee, Ranjita has officiated prestigious matches including the AFC Under-20 Women's Asia Cup and FIFA friendlies in Nepal.
The next award, it goes to, they're always the last line of defense, but the first to take the fall if something goes wrong. With hands of gold and nerves of steel, they turn the impossible into routine. Presenting to you the goalkeepers of the year. And this year's best women's goalkeeper of the year goes to Panthoi Chanu.
Now the headlines once again. Of the ongoing crisis, Manipur reflects on the devastating impact, commemorates victims and calls for peaceful reconciliation. Counter-insurgency operations across Manipur led to recovery of a significant armed cache, including rockets, mortar launchers and military gear. And Ilangbam Panthoi Chanu was honored with the prestigious Best Women Goalkeeper Award at the AIFF 2025. That is all the news we have at the moment. Thank you for watching ISCOM English News. Have a good night.